Hey everybody, this is Organic Dairyman, and today is Thursday, July 19th. Yes, I got the date right today. Um, Anyways, yeah, it's raining out. Just a little bit. It was raining a little bit. You could see there's water running down, so yes, it's raining out. We got like a half an inch of rain last night, and then just probably about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, another little rain cell just moved in, so it just started raining out again. So obviously, since it is raining, that means I get to work on the tractor a little bit more. So I have everything all set up here and ready to go. I got the shaft. Got the shaft in here. I got it all ready to go. I got it set the right, so all I got to do is grab the bearing and put the bearing on there, and it will be ready to go. So that is my next thing here, is to get this thing on. So I think I'm heating up the bearing in oil again so that it goes on a little bit easier. I think it should be warm enough. I could see it boiling in there a little bit. So I think I'm going to grab that, and then I'm going to try and put this thing on. And yes, I'm going to do it right today. I'm going to get it right this time. It should go on there good today. So I'm going to get you guys set up here so that you can, hopefully you can see it good here. Sorry for the noise there. Okay, I'll get you adjusted just right. So you'll get a good, hopefully you'll get a good shot here. Go down a little bit. So you'll get a nice close-up shot. So I'll go get the bearing, and we'll start pressing it on. Okay, there it is. I better leave my gloves on in case I gotta touch that thing, because it is mighty hot. They're gonna have to, let's see, have to move you guys up just a little bit. There, that should be good. Then I'll start. It's such a tall thing here. Get everything right. Seem to start it on there just a little bit crooked. There we go. Doesn't seem to want to be starting straight here. I'm gonna have to adjust something here, so I'll get back to you in just a bit. Okay, everyone, I am back. I'm gonna try this again here, and attempt number 2. I just did not have it quite right. So we're gonna see what happens here now. Hopefully I'm gonna get it right. It's just hard to get everything centered up just right. This is such a long shaft. Have to make sure that it's like I get everything balanced just right here. Okay, I think I got it right now. Okay. Yep, it is on there correctly now. It did not oh, this time I didn't hit the cage, the bearing cage. It is on there good. So, yeah. So, you got a good view of it right there. Sorry about moving the camera, moving you guys around there, but yep, it looks good. So now I'm gonna just let that cool. Let's let that cool down a bit here, and then I can start putting everything back in. Yeah, this time I'm gonna do it. Make sure I get the right gears in there in the right way. See, I did this back in. Oops, sorry there. I did this when I did this back in 2002. I took some spray paint, and I spray painted a little spray paint so that I know that these two have to go together. But it just depends. They have to go. It has to go this way. And see, this gear here is the differential gear, and so that, if you can see in there, that has to go on right here at the differential. That's where that has to go. So that's what I have to get lined up just right here. So I'm gonna let that shaft cool down a little bit. I don't know. I would feel me putting it in, but it gets to take a lot of it just uses up a lot of video footage to try to do it. So I thought it'd be better if I just put it in and show you what it looks like when it's all done. Maybe I'll I'll show you when I'm adjusting the end play too in the shaft. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna let that cool down just a little bit, and then I'm gonna stick that counter shaft back in the into the transmission. I'm gonna make darn sure I get those gears right this time, so I do not have to do a do-over again. So I'll get back to you here when I get the shaft in there. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I have the as you can see here, I have everything put in here. The shaft is in, and I got the bearing on the other side. I got everything in there right this time. So and I'm just ready here now to check the end play in the shaft here. Let's say I got the dial indicator, and it's supposed to be with the book. Let me check the book here and just double check and make sure. Put it over here. Let's see what the specs are. They're on here. Where'd they? Counters. Yeah, it says between 1 and 4 thousandths of an inch end play in there. That's what the book says. So that's what it needs to be. So these things are very touchy. So it just boy, it is just darn close. And there's 0. It's like, 5 thousandths of an inch. Oh, but it's just like, I don't know. I already took out 2 shims on here. I do not know what the thickness of these shims are, but probably just judging here. I don't know. I don't have a mic, so I'm not exactly sure what the thickness of these shims are, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's so darn close. I mean, it's about 5 thousandths. It's about 1 thousandth of an inch over what it should be. I mean, you look at that thing, you can't even see the shaft move. I mean, I know that if I take out another shim, it's going to be too tight. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, this is the bearing cover right here, and so, but I don't know what these bolts are supposed to be torqued to. It doesn't say anything about torquing these bolts. I don't know. If I had to guess, they could probably be torqued to maybe something like 50 foot-pounds or something, but I don't know. Doesn't say. So I really don't know what to do. I know it's way better than it was before. I mean, it was way better before. I mean, you couldn't even use this thing to do it with here. But like I say, it is so close. I mean, I know that if I take out one more shim, it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be too tight, but yeah, but well, it can be, so it has to be between that, so it could go. I know that those shims are thicker than. I have a feeler gauge here. I could probably gauge the thickness of those things with this. I need to get a new one. These things are wore down. Oh, there we are. I don't know, if I had to guess, I would say it's probably, whatever this one is, 22 thousandths. Yeah, maybe it's thinner than that yet. Probably this one here, it's probably 19. The shims are probably 19 to 18 thousandths of an inch thick. So, I don't know. I know that if I take out another shim, it's gonna be too tight. I mean, that's the thing of it. You can't have it too tight, and you can't have it too loose. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to leave it. I guess there's nothing else. Nothing else I could really do. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like it's, I don't know, it's about 5 thousandths of an inch. I know that thing moves a little bit there, but I mean, I think it's like, I think it's about 5 thousandths of an inch. Need to get that right there again. So close. Yeah, it's darn close. But like I say, I know that if I take out another one of these, it's gonna be too tight. And you can't have it too tight. Too tight, you take out a bearing. It's probably better to have a little bit loose. I guess if it's a thousandth or a couple thousandths of an inch over, I guess just have to leave it that way. But that's my judgment call. I don't know what a professional mechanic would do, but I'm no professional. But I do know that those shims, they're pretty much all the same thickness. So if I take out another shim, it's going to be way too tight. So I guess the next thing here, I think I'm going to leave that where it's at. You know, I got this locking nut here. I got that locking nut as tight as it will go, up against that bearing in there. So I guess the next step is I gotta put the transmission drive shaft in, and then I guess to put all these gears on here, and then put all the shifting quadrant things back in there, and I'll be good to go. But I think, yeah, so, but anyways, at least the bearings stayed together this time. The bearing cage did not fall apart. So, but yeah, I guess I'll work on that, and I'll work on getting some of that back together. And otherwise, yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it for this video for today, and I'll try to keep you up to date on what's going on and whatnot. So otherwise, if I try to do any more of the videos, it gets so long, and it gets to be so much footage, so much data and everything. So but I'll probably get back to you. I'll do another tomorrow or whatever. So anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. And yeah, I just want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for your views. And it's still raining out, so I'm sure I'll be back at this tomorrow. I don't think I'll be chopping tomorrow, so I'll try to keep you posted on the progress of this tractor. And I'll catch you later.